Hi there guys and welcome back. So, this is my new channel, Mossman Gaming. I know, cheesy name. But basically I am going to be showing more ESO today. The Gentlemanly Orc. He's back. Hey Mia. Yeah. And I think today just going to do a little bit more PvE content. I've literally just finished filming the first episode, so it's nothing special. It's not as if I've had anything to talk about since, minus the fact that I've just been setting up the channel. Hope you guys are all okay. For all two of you watching, woohoo! Yeah, well, those two are my favourite friends. Obviously, at the moment, I cannot see if any of you, I cannot see any of the comments from any of the first videos or anything, or I've obviously not had time for you to suggest anything because I've not set the channel up. It's currently uploading the video, so God knows how long that's going to take. But anyway, yeah. So I'm just doing a bit more of my Dragon Knight gameplay, and like I said, I'm going to go through a bit of the skills at the moment, just for anybody unfamiliar with a Dragon Knight, like I am. Basically, we're going to start it off. At the moment it's quite melee orientated. I don't know if I should. I'm contemplating using a Destro staff so I can level Destro staff at the moment, but I really need one of the abilities. I'll talk about it in a sec. So my first three abilities at the moment, the basic ones, one from each tree. The first one is Fiery Grip. It's rank 3 already. Pull target towards you, deals 19 fire damage. That scales with Magicka. Basically, that's just it's not a taunt. It's just a pull. So it will not taunt as you pull them in. There are only 2 taunts in the game, or 3 taunts. One of which is one-handed and shield, which I'll be able to unlock soon, but I don't really want that. And another one is Fighters Guild, I believe, or something like that. Next up is Spiked Armor. This looks really cool. Kind of. It kind of is just like a nice little. It looks much better when you've got like a full set of heavy armor. Oh, I'm not looking towards you, sorry mate. It increases armor and returns 5 physical damage. So basically, because it's spiked in the name, obviously, it will do some pretty tasty damage. Just like additional damage, it just kind of adds on to what you already got. So as a tank, that's pretty nice. You're getting hit by some mobs and they taking damage, and your DPS are battering them down. Blah blah blah. Next up is Stone Fist. This is your CC, basic CC. Deals 19 damage, the same as the pull, but knocks the enemy down for 3 seconds. 3 seconds is quite a while actually in this game. I mean, you can get some really powerful CCs in this game. I'm not going to go too much into the game mechanics and stuff like that, but the CCs are a very important side of PvE as well as PvP. Like CCs in WoW, you kind of. I'm using WoW as an example because it's primarily the only MMO I've played a lot of. I've played other games as well, but WoW basically was my love child for years and years. That sounds wrong, but we'll roll with it. Like, it's not like a polymorph situation where you go into like a dungeon or you go into a raid and you polymorph, or you freeze, or you stone block, or you trap one ad, and then it takes them like 30 seconds to break it, and then they're back in the fight, and then CCs just doesn't matter. Obviously CCs in PvP for WoW, very important, snares into that, but CCs in this game, very very important. All over the block. Like PvE, if you're not CCing your targets in PvE, you're gonna have a bad time. I'm just thinking of that meme there, sorry. And yeah, basically my focus at the moment is basically getting these up because I want Dark Talons. Which basically it brings up talons from the earth. It looks really cool. Immobilizes all the enemies for 3.5 seconds, deals 19 damage. Has a synergy as well, which means another player can come along, press X, and it'll do something. So for this example, it's Impale, damaging all enemies held within the talons. It's really nice as a tank and as a DPS, because my plan is Destro staff, run in, wall of elements, which is basically with a fire staff, it'll put a massive wall of flame down on the floor. And that does area effect damage and stuff, and then Dark Talons to keep them in it, move back, and just basically work them off from distance. That's the Pyromancer build, but I'll go into that as I do it. But anyway, let's carry on with these quests. Tell me more about Roy, boy. did you? You like to right. Ooh, I might have to keep that staff. Yeah, I'm not too sure about what professions I want to do. I have a clothier and a blacksmither on my main. Like at current level, it's like the same. If that makes any sense? It probably doesn't. It's like it's progressing along at the same level as he is as I'm leveling, so I'm not behind. I can make gear appropriate for my level. I think I don't want to have to do blacksmithing again because it's such a bore, but I've got loads of mats for it, so I might do blacksmithing and clothing again. But I might actually focus this time as well on enchanting or provisioning. Alchemy's pretty cool. I'm not going in the bank yet. For those of you who play Daggerfall Covenant, Angia Stoa is the most annoying woman alive. She can die for all I care. She's so annoying. Like, she has like a stupid phrase, and when you say hello to her at the bank, and it fucking makes me want to kill her. I discovered Roy's body, you bitch. Oh, what we got? I haven't got a horse. I didn't buy the Imperial Edition because I'm a student. Not all of us. I mean, I can afford like an £800 gaming computer, and I can afford an Xbox One, but I can't afford a fucking 10 quid for a horse. But so yes, I don't have the Imperial race, which is, I should have really mentioned that in the first video, because obviously the Imperial race is quite obviously, like, if I'm choosing races, I've not even mentioned the Imperial race. But yeah, I don't have the Imperial edition. I have I got the Adventurers pack, so basically the pre-order standard edition that gave you the vanity pets and like access to have any race in any alliance that you want, instead of it being fixed to 333. But as an orc in the Daggerfall Covenant anyway, that's where you should be. So this man's spine has been severely maimed. Good. Okay. Alright. Nope. And yeah, so like I said, in fact, alright, now I'm just going to change lightning staff. So yeah, so like I said in the last video, I'm hoping to build like a pyromancer with this. A second. Oh, God, you annoy me. Yeah, so I'm hoping to make a pyromancer build out of this, kind of have an off spec. Because you don't get weapon swapping until level 15. Weapon swapping is basically where you can have two bars, this bar here, and then you can press tab and it swaps it out, and it swaps out the weapon as well. So I could have, for example, on my Templar, I have big lag spike. Don't kick me off here, so no, please. Sometimes there's a massive server lags. I'm looking at my FPS at the moment, and it's all right. So sometimes the game kicks you off. And I'm in the wrong place. And yeah, I mean, I want to have like when you get weapon swapping at level 15, I'm gonna have a one-hand and shield kind of tank setup, and then my main setup will be for PvE and all that will be a pyromancer setup, where I'll basically work at people from afar. I don't really want to be stuck in too much. Melee is not really my thing. I prefer range. It was a monster. It's a werewolf. So here we go. I don't have enough magicka. Oh, and also I'm using the wrong thing. Just noticed I'm using the bloody wrong thing. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Run! Oh, I can't swap weapons now. I'm dead. Oh wow. Okay. Oh no! Oh, that's a disaster. Oh, you guys. Okay, that's death number 1. It's only taken us like 10 minutes. 10 minutes of the first proper video to die. Am I a bit too low level for this? No. Level 4. I'm just really bad. Wait, have I got any potions? I don't think I have. No. You can have a quick slot. So those of you who don't know, don't play the game. Basically, if you hold Q, you can select this wheel in game, and the wheel you can like put like quick slottable items in them. So potions, I think food, and things like siege weapons for PvP and all that. Oh, she's probably be killing one. I want him. He looks a bit too high level. Level 17, killing a werewolf. Oh, get off him! Yeah, look at that. Practically one-shotted him. Oh, how embarrassing. I can't believe I died. I can't believe I died. Like, oh, no. Best thing about this game, though, is you have to embrace death. It'll happen. And normally for me... Oh. Forgot about these guys. You get, like, in some of the storylines, you get, like, assassins and stuff coming after you. It's pretty cool. Yeah, in this game, you kind of have to embrace death in all of its forms. Whether that be falling off from, like, a mountain and stuff and killing yourself or anything like that. But it's just not funny dying to a fucking werewolf at the start. Oh my god. Oh well. I was like, really? Oh, another one. XP's XP, I guess. Oh, okay, so that didn't work then. Oh, don't do this to me, so... Sometimes when I record, it kind of like slows my PC down just a little bit, so it gets a bit jaggedy. But the main freezes are coming from the game. For sometimes I get them. I might require a relog, but I don't want to have to relog because I'm halfway through filming. I've been going about 10 minutes so far, so I'll probably cut it off in about another 10 minutes. Right. Okay, I need to go speak to the boatswain, and I also need to go speak to Grenna. I'm not doing any of the main quests. I'm actually doing this wrong. Yeah, I'm doing it wrong. Well, you don't do it wrong. You can do whatever you want in this game, but it helps to go to the start island first, otherwise you'll out-level it. So I'm gonna speak to this woman and I'm gonna leg it. I always forget about the start island. Wow. Yeah, this is so laggy today. Normally, like, I had it... No, this is the Undaunted. This is one of the factions. And basically they're like the dungeon crawling one, so the more enemies and stuff you kill, the better. What kind of drink would you like? This one's on me. You get an achievement if you buy a round for every single time you meet the Undaunted in a pub or in an whatever you want to call it. We call it pubs over here, but bookshelf. Search everything until you know what you want to do. Search everything. Like in the nightstands and all that, there'll be racial motifs, and if I ever get one in this gameplay, which I should do, I search enough, then I'll show you what it is. Like basically like a racial motif is, no. A racial motif is a book that allows you to craft in the specific style of a certain race. So there's the basic ones like I already know orc because I'm an orc, a very gentlemanly orc. I like that. That you can get like Breton and like Khajiit and stuff like that, and like the Khajiit ones look looking ridiculous. They have like little ears on like the caps and stuff. Like if you're not a Khajiit, it looks weird. I have most of the racial motifs on my main thanks to like some guildies. Like I found the community in this game. I don't know about anyone else. Like, are you guys back at home? Like, if you've met anyone like or a guild or you're part of a guild or anything, that's like awesome. I'm part of a really awesome guild. They're called the Imperial Trading Company. And basically, if you want to join, we've got spaces left. We're mainly a trading guild, but we're not like just turn off guild chat and don't talk. Some members do, and that's fine. Like you don't have to speak to us, especially me. But like you can have like we're very social, and we've got a great set of players, and there's normally most of the time, like 99% of the time, there's not any arguments or anything like that, which is very rare if you think about games like this. For some reason, I think it might be the sub-based factor, the fact that you have to pay like £8 a month. Although I'm paying for 4 months, I think, because I know I'm going to play this game for a long time. Yeah, like the fact that it's subscription-based is kind of whittled out a lot of the. How can I put this? It's kind of like whittled out the idiots. Like no one wants to troll in a game that's not free. Some people do, and you'll probably encounter that in any game. There's always going to be someone who just feels like having a go and riling people up because they've just had a bad day. Mummy doesn't love them and stuff. But on the most of it, the community in this game is bloody amazing. Hats off to us, because it's us who are like creating this atmosphere. Hats off to like the ASO community, like really nice community. You'll have, yeah, like I said, the odd troll and a couple of people whining. Like, I've turned off zone chat because zone chat is so annoying. Like, people, especially in the early levels, are constantly complaining. Rightfully, there are a lot of problems with the game. Like, bug-wise, there's been quite a few progression bugs and stuff like that. I have been lucky. I've not really encountered much along the lines of bugs. Nothing that can't be like set up that can be reset with a relog or something like that. But a lot of people have had like very serious problems. Like, I think one day I logged in on my main, and I couldn't see him. I couldn't move. Well, I kind of could move him, but it wouldn't register it as moving. It would take like the stamina off me if I rolled, but obviously because I couldn't see the character, the camera didn't move or anything like that. If I die here, I'm just gonna be so embarrassed. Put my armor up. I blocked that. Oh, I haven't got any stamina. Oh no, this is gonna go badly. Oh no, please. No. Why am I so useless? Oh no. Oh, this is embarrassing. It's all well enough me dying on my own, but when I die on YouTube, oh. No, there goes my other 2 subscribers, or my 2 people who like my videos. Sorry. Now it's just me. Right, okay, I'm gonna do this. Oh, come on! Right, you guys didn't see that. No one else was here. It's just me. You guys ruin all my fun. Yeah. What was I talking about? Yeah, there's been a lot of progression bugs and stuff. Like, I couldn't move my character that one time. Like, and it eventually took a character swap. I had to literally log out, log into a new character, and then log back in to my main. And it sorted it. Like, /stuck wouldn't work. What /stuck would do would take me to the way shrine. It would kill me. It would make me pay like 100 gold a time in equipment damages. Because I tried it a few times because I'm an idiot. And like that would happen. It would make me pay like, I'm just going to join these guilds because I'll tell you about this in a sec. Yeah, it made me pay like a few times, and then it would keep me at the way shrine. I'd /stuck again, and it'd bring me back to the same way shrine, and then it just wouldn't sort itself out. But it eventually sorted out. So, alright, 1 second. I'm ready to join the Mages Guild. Thank you. I'm not going to do the quest yet. I'm going to join them so I can unlock the abilities and read all their books and not feel guilty.
Yes, that's just
I'm not talking to you, crazy bitch. I don't have a fucking clue what you're talking about. Yeah, bookshelves have a chance to increase your skills, and I will read every bookshelf that I see, pretty much. Unless I really can't be bothered, but that's a very odd situation. Yeah, so this is the Mages Guild. Skill line gain, that's what I was wanting. The skill line, for those of you who are far enough in the Mages Guild, Fire Rune is a very nice weapon, a very nice skill. It's relatively cost effective, it's not too expensive, it's nothing serious, nothing more than a normal ability, but you can morph it to have like a stun, a CC, a very powerful CC. So definitely take a look at that. I got told that by someone from my guild, so I unlocked it yesterday on my level 44. So I'm a really late comer to the Mages Guild line. Let's go to the Fighters Guild as well. Yeah, but definitely, like, talking about bugs again. I keep going off target. I'm sorry, but yeah, it's the nature of spontaneous YouTubing.
Welcome to the Fighters, the worthy
You filthy bugger.
Excellent. And let me
Second.
welcome you.
I'm ready to join. You basically just join up, and then I've got the skill line now, and I'm stuck. you're not gonna have in the Mages Guild. You're not gonna have a trouble if you're a melee player, and you don't use like if you're not like a caster or anything. You're not gonna have trouble. Like it's not gonna be like in Oblivion and Skyrim where it was a little bit problematic if you didn't have like certain spells and stuff. Like I say a little bit problematic. It wasn't progression harming. It was just progression hindering. Progression. It wasn't progression stopping. It was progression hindering. Like I used to play Battle Mage in like Oblivion and Skyrim, so heavy armor, but I used to be a caster and stuff like that. So I did both, and that was fine for me. Jeez, what's going on? Stop it! It's lagging so bad today. It's ruining my video. Yeah. It wasn't. It's in this game. It doesn't matter if you're in the Fighters Guild and you're a caster, as long as you can deal with like mobs and stuff. And I don't know where I'm going. I know where I'm going now. Like it doesn't matter if you're a caster. You can deal with like the mobs and stuff. It's all the same, and it really is just. Oh, I'm gonna die if I do it that way. Oh, oh no! Oh no! Is there any chance I can get minus subscribers or minus likes? Yeah, I can. I can get downvotes. Please don't downvote me for this. It's so bad. That's just me being an idiot. Oh my life. And it's lagging again. I'm contemplating not even putting this up. It was literally just. I do not have a single thing to report. Thank you. Lieutenant Dubois. But yeah, the Fighters Guild and the Mages Guild have got really cool storylines, and they're really fun, and there's lots of options to kind of like change the face of the guilds and stuff, and like you don't become the guild master or anything. That's I'm not going to ruin it anyway, but you don't become like the guild master and have almighty powers and stuff. But it's definitely interesting, and they always have that thing like, you know, where because they don't obviously have name technology in this game where they can say your name and make it sound like you want it to sound. For example, my main's called Benethas. They just call you like Vestige. They call you by your rank in the guilds, and they call you Stranger in the game. It's quite funny, like if you actually notice how many times that you get called like a non-referable name, like literally, like you might as well just call you. You know, you come with me, and they do sometimes actually. I'm probably. Okay, give me this. Probably going to end the video here. I'm on the way to Stross Mackay. I always think it's MK. MK. But I always think it's MK, and it kind of ruins it for me. But I love this. I love this starter zone. I really want to try out the AD. I might start an AD character soon. I have a character on the AD already. I've got a sorcerer on the AD, but a low-level sorcerer. But yeah, I really like this zone. DC. Oh, look at that lag spike, man. The DC has like a really nice. Are you the captain? He's not the captain. Fuck you. The DC have like a really nice like desert setup with like oases and stuff, and it might not be as beautiful as the AD zones, and by all means the AD zones are bloody brilliant. The ones I've seen are very, very good looking, but still very attractive. Hello. The game's really nice. If any of you ever played it, Vanguard Saga Heroes, this place here reminds me of places in Vanguard, like the way the buildings are set out in that kind of like I don't know what kind of style it is, like I don't know. I want to say Persian, but I don't want to be wrong. Basically, this woman just wants you to assemble the crew for a heist, and I'm just gonna. There we go. So I believe this is like the Red Guard area. Not this. Yeah, this is kind of like. Oh, there's Italy. This is kind of like a sort. I think it's like a Red Guard settlement. She talked about King Farahajad, who is the Red Guard leader, who's pretty cool as well. We'll meet King Emmerich eventually. Everyone hates Emmerich. People like don't like him. Well, not everyone hates him. I love him. I think he's brilliant. Like he's really sarky and quite witty. and it's kind of nice to hear like a character has actually got some personality. They have a lot of very good character voices in this one. Right, I think I'm going to end it here because I've got a feeling. Yeah, 25 minutes. Okay, well, this has been the Gentlemanly Orc playthrough, video 2. Look at that vein! Jeez! That's a nice vein, that is. This has been the I'm sorry. This has been the Gentlemanly Orc playthrough on Masterman Gaming. Give us a like and a subscribe if you like the video. Give us any suggestions for stuff I can do, stop talking, things like that. Let me know in the comments down below. I'll try not to get angry. I'll try not to cry. You know, it is the internet. Everything that everyone says on the internet is true. So, ooh, Forest Sleeper. And I keep going off subject. I'm so bad at this. But anyway, guys, have a really nice day, and I'll see you later.